Okay, so we're gonna start with some mobility. So we're just gonna start off, nothing timed here, just body weight squats. So you're just gonna do 8 of them, nice and slow to start off with. It's just to open up your hips and just get your body moving, okay? So you're gonna just start with body weight squats, 8 of them. So you can go ahead. 2, I'll count them out for you here. 3, really squeeze the glutes to the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And then from here, you're going to do an inchworm plus a pike. So arms are straight up. You're going to walk yourself down and out. You're going to get into that high plank position. And then from here, you're going to drive your hips up towards the ceiling. Get a good stretch through your lats and your shoulders. Come up to that high plank position again. Walk yourself back up. Okay? Squeeze the glutes at the top. Big reach over top. And same thing back into it. All the way out. High plank. Pike. Bring the hips up towards the ceiling. Let your head fall in between your shoulders. Back to high plank. Hold the core tight. And walk it back up again. We're going to do 3 more of these, so 5 in total. Try and push all your weight, not through your fingers, but through the palms of your hand. Back to high plank, walk it back up. 2 more. Squeeze at the top. You can think of bringing those heels towards the ground as you pike up. And you'll feel a good stretch in your calves. And 1 more. Up, high plank, and walk back. Good. So for the next one here, I'm gonna get you guys kneeling. You're gonna do an adductor rock. So you're gonna be kneeling on one leg, and your other leg is going out towards the side. So think of your body's facing forward, but your toes pointing out towards the wall or whatever's on the side of you. And you're slowly going to rock over, trying to keep that heel and the toes on the ground. And you're gonna rock over, and then you're gonna come back to the middle again. Nice and slow. Usually people find this area pretty tight. So you wanna just do it slow as you start, and then as you feel like it's loosening up or warming up, you can push it a little bit further. Here we'll do 3 more on this side. So it's okay that if your knee goes over your toe, that's totally fine. 2. 1 more. And 1. Great, and then up that one down, and the other one up. So again, body should be facing forward, toe could be pointing out towards the wall or whatever's on the side of you, and nice and slow into it. You can always adjust your foot too, like sometimes if it's too far ahead, like I always say put the ankle right underneath the knee and then move there, and you'll feel that stretch in your adductors. Do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, so you're gonna go into a sideline position. We're gonna do leg raises. So this one, we're gonna activate glute medius. So what you're gonna do, I always put my hand on my head on my hand, but you can put your head right down if you want. You're gonna bend the bottom leg just slightly, okay? And then from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift the leg up, but think of leading with your heel and not with your toe, okay? So think of bringing the heel up towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes, okay? And drop it back down. Just touch your toe towards the ground and then all the way back up. Squeeze, lead with the heel, and back down. Okay, when you lead with your heel, you're gonna activate the glute med way more. If you turn the toe up, you're not gonna feel it as much in there. You're gonna feel it more in your hip flexor. So we're trying to activate those glutes and bringing that heel towards the ceiling. Okay, let's do 5 more. 5, you can do it a little bit quicker. 4, 3, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lots of tension. 3, 2, 1. Good. other side. Same thing on this side, slight bend in the bottom leg. Then rest your head onto your hand. Think of with the heel, toe pointing down, up, and squeeze. Try and make sure that your hips aren't falling back, that you're facing forward. If you put like a finger on the side of your hip, you're gonna feel that muscle working. Like I said last time, lots of tension, really squeeze. Okay, let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, now we're gonna activate glute max. So you're gonna go into tabletop position. Okay, you're gonna start with, again, one knee on the ground. You're gonna bend the second knee. You're gonna keep your foot flat. Think of having like a tray on it. And you're gonna push up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glute and back down. You're not gonna bring it all the way down, just about halfway, and back up. Okay, think of keeping that foot flat. Drive it up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes. So last one was more glute med, so like that little muscle on the side of your hip. This one's gonna be targeting a little bit more glute max as well. Do 4 more. 4, 3, really squeeze. 2, and 1. Good, and other side. Okay, foot flat, hands underneath shoulders, and push up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's see what's next here. Okay, so we're gonna activate low back and get the arms moving a little bit. So again, you're gonna be on your stomach for Supermans. We're gonna do 8 of these. So you can have your hands out towards the side. You're gonna keep your head neutral, so you don't want to extend your neck. You want to keep your eyes focused on the ground. And then you're going to lift the legs and the arms up at the same time and back down, all the way back down. Okay, 2. Keep the head neutral and try and bring the arms and legs up at the same time. 3. Squeeze the glutes and try and exhale as you come up. 2 more. 7 and 8. Good. And then the last one here for some mobility and activation, high plank rocker. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna go into that high plank position and you're gonna start with your hands right underneath your shoulders. From here, you're gonna pivot on your toes and you're gonna bring your body forward, keeping your hands in the same place. And then you're gonna rock back to that original position. So you're not rocking, it's not a lot of movement. Okay, we're gonna do 6 of these, but I really want you to think of bringing the belly button up to the ceiling and keeping the core on. As you push yourself forward, you're gonna find that it's harder on your core. 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. Good. Okay, you guys can grab some water, and then we're gonna start with the warm-up. Let's grab a sip here. So I'm gonna just explain this first one, and then the other 5 exercises are pretty self-explanatory. So glute march is what you're gonna start with. So we're doing these each for 30 seconds, 6 exercises. We're gonna go through them twice. So glute march, you're gonna go up into a bridge position, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your hands up to the side, palms down. You're gonna pick this left leg up off the ground while really squeezing hamstring and glute. On the right side, put that one back down and back up. Be aware of where your hips are. They shouldn't be falling from side to side. Okay, that's gonna be the first one. For 30 seconds. Get ready on the ground. 3, 2, 1, glute march. 30 seconds. So try and do this nice and slow. Activate hamstrings and glutes. And be aware where your hips are going. Make sure that as you pick one leg up, that opposite hip isn't falling towards the ground. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're going to come up to your feet. We're going to go into seal jacks. Okay, so seal jacks. As you go out, as you kick your legs out, you're bringing your hands out right to like a big star, and then you're bringing them back in. It's very similar to a jumping jack, but you're doing in front. Okay, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So you're bringing your feet together as you bring your hands together. Think of opening your chest, bringing your feet apart, and then bringing everything back together in midline. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, good. Dumbbell, or not dumbbell, just punches. So you're gonna do fast punches, 30 seconds. So you're reaching across your body. You don't have any weights or anything, but you're just gonna go fast, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. So punching across your body, you can transfer your weight in each foot, fast as you can. Try and get consistent breathing with this one. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're going to go back down to the ground for knee push-ups. So you're not doing the full push-up. What you're going to do is you're going to go from your knees. Again, this is just a warm-up. Go from your knees. You're going to lower yourself like 3, 2, 1, all the way down to the ground, and then push yourself back up. Start again. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go. You guys can begin. So from your knees, do a 3, 2, 1 count. Bring chest all the way to the ground and push yourself back up. 3, 2, 1, all the way back down and push yourself back up. Again, just a warm up. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up to your feet. And now we're going to do reverse lunges. So let's start with right leg back, left leg forward. 30 seconds. You're going to go back just to a reverse lunge and then back to starting. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. Go ahead. Right leg back, left leg stationary. Pushing your weight through that left leg. You can go a little bit quicker too, as long as you keep the form proper. So pushing that weight through the heel, the midfoot on the left side. Using the right foot as balance. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Left leg back now, right leg stationary in front. Go ahead. Well done. Nice job, everyone. Three, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go through that one more time. So glute march to start, and then I'll call them out as we go. 30 seconds, same thing. Down on the ground. Okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So remember, hips nice and high. Push all of your weight into that side that's on the ground and pick the opposite side up. Be aware where the hips are. You feel a bunch of tension generating in your glutes and your hamstrings. You don't have to pick up the knee super high. 3, 2, 1. Good. And back up to your feet. Seal jacks. 30 seconds. Ready? Go ahead. Hands out to the side. And then bring them together as you bring your feet together. Well done. Keep going. 5 more seconds. And then we're going to those punches. 3, 2, 1. Okay, stationary feet, punches, 30 seconds. Go, right across your body. You're moving your arms for upper body, but your core should be on with this one as well. I always look at the fist that I'm punching towards, so my head is also rotating from side to side. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Knee push up. Down to the ground. Okay. 30 seconds. That 3, 2, 1 countdown. Ready? Go ahead. 3, 2, 1, and push up. 3, 2, 1, push up. Try and exhale as you push yourself up. Keep going. Guys, we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. Last 2 here for the reverse lunges. Okay, so left leg forward, right leg's going back. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go ahead. This time, if you feel like you want to add a knee drive with that, you totally can. So drive the knee forward after you go back. But if you want to stay with the reverse lunge up to starting position, that's totally fine. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Right leg forward, left leg back. Ready? Go ahead. Again, add in that knee drive if you want. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So you guys can grab some water, and then we'll get into the first tricep, and I'll explain how it's gonna work. Okay, so there's 3 exercises. The first time, you're gonna do 3 sets of them. The first time you go through, you're gonna do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and then I'll explain the second and third exercise in that rest period. Second time through, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and then the last time through, you're just gonna do 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, so no break in between. So first one you're gonna do, if you have your dumbbells or any weight ready, the first one you're gonna do is squat thrusters. So I'll just demo this here. So you're gonna have your dumbbells at your shoulders, okay? Go down to your squat. You're gonna come up, one smooth movement, drive them up. Bring them back down to your shoulders, back down to your squat. So it's not, you're not going down to a squat, holding here and then pushing up. I want you to do one quick movement. Here, press. Down here, press. Okay? That's our first one. And like I said, I'll explain the second and third in those breaks. So 40 seconds with squat thrusters. All right, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Down. Yeah. Exactly. Press up, all one smooth motion. Good. Don't forget about squeezing the glutes at the top. Ten more seconds. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. You can put the dumbbells down. Okay, second one, fast feet. So you don't need anything for this. So you're gonna be on your toes and you're doing fast feet. Fast as you can on your toes. Okay, you feel that in your calves for 40 seconds. And then with your arms, you just move them as you're running in place. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fast feet. Kind of similar with the breathing with the dump or the punches. Try and get a consistent breathing pattern with this one. Just be aware of it. Keep going. Nice job, everyone. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, I'll explain the next one. Bear crawl with knee tap. So this is gonna be one for your core. Bear crawl position. Sorry, let me bend this down a bit. Bear crawl position. Knees are slightly off the ground. You're gonna twist and tap your knee towards the ground. Twist, tap, twist, tap. Okay, so it's not a very big movement at all, but you're gonna feel a lot in your core. So get ready in that position. Make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. And your knees are close to the ground as you can have them. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Wrists right underneath shoulders. Knees nice and close. Your knees should be right underneath your hips. Okay, and then you're just twisting. Slowly tap the ground with your knee and coming up to the original position. Nice and slow. If you're finding it hard, you can bring your legs back a little bit. Keep going now. Keep the head neutral. 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you need to grab a sip of water, feel free. So we're gonna go through those 3 again, but 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, so go grab your dumbbells. 30 seconds on. Squat thrusters. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Be aware that as you press up, your arms are going behind your head. You don't want to curve in your low back. Trying to keep those arms right in front of you. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds off into those fast feet. If you guys already want to start with the fast feet and not wait for the break, that's fine, but we're going to start in 5. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. 30 seconds. See how fast you can go. Again, get the breathing down with this one. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Right to the ground, that bear crawl position. We're going to start in 10. Knees nice and close. It's going to make it harder. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. But if you're finding that it's too hard, bring the knees back a little bit. So don't bring them as close up. You can bring them back. Make a really generating all that tension in your core as you do these ones, as you rotate. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. And then the last time we're going through this one. So it's going to be like quick 20, 20, 20. So I'll give you like 5 seconds just to kind of transition between one exercise to the other. So you can like put your dumbbells down and stuff. But just think 20 seconds, go as hard as you can for 20 seconds, move on to the next one. Okay, but also count everything out. So grab your dumbbells, starting with the first one, those squat thrusters. Okay, 20 seconds, hard as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Lots of power. Squeeze the glutes to the top. Really push those dumbbells up. Exhale as you push up. 3, 2, 1. You can put those down. Right into fast feet. Put them down. Ready? And go ahead. 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Bear crawl. Okay, plank, bear plank, the knee taps. Go ahead. 20 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, grab some water, and then we'll go into the second tricep. Okay. So the second one, same format as the first. So we're gonna do 3 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then 30, 15, and then 20. So the first one, you're gonna use your dumbbells again. You do reverse lunge with a curtsy lunge. So you can hold one dumbbell for this or both of them, doesn't matter. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go back into reverse lunge, and then you're gonna bring that leg that you just went back, but it's gonna be more on a diagonal. Okay, I'll show that again, sorry. So you're coming back, up, curtsy lunge, up to the starting position, alternate, back, curtsy lunge. Okay, so you're alternating with these ones. You're not doing just one and then the other, you're alternating. So that's our first one for 40 seconds. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So reverse lunge, come back up to starting, and then bring that same leg around the back and alternate. Then the other leg come up, and then bring that other foot to the other side of your body. Good. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Dumbbells can go down. You're gonna be in a plank with hip abduction. So you're gonna be in plank position. From here, you're gonna toe tap out. So there's your hip abduction, and then alternate. Okay? You can be on your elbows or you can be on your hands. If you're on your elbows, you're gonna feel a little bit more in your core. Okay, for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So it shouldn't be a huge step out. Think of when we were doing the sideline hip abductions at the warm up. It's just a little tap out. Think of that glute med. Think of leading with your heel. Tap out, bring it back. Good, yes, exactly. And then be aware of where your back is and where your butt is. You don't want it to be, have your butt going up towards the ceiling. Keep going. 10 more seconds. one, inchworm. So what we did in the earlier part, mobility, inchworm all the way down, and then you're gonna add your push-up at the end, and inchworm all the way back up. Squeeze, and all the way back down again. So you're adding your push-up now at the end of the inchworm. Okay, for 40 seconds. 3, excuse me, 2, 1, go ahead. Reach, inchworm, push up, reach. If you're finding the push-up too hard from your toes, as you come down to that inchworm, drop to your knees, do the push-up from your knees, go up, back up to your toes, and then walk yourself back up. Okay? 10 more seconds. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Grab some water if you need, and then we're gonna do the second set. 30 seconds on, 15 off. Okay, grab those dumbbells. So 30 seconds this time. Everyone looks ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Just like our warm-up, keep in mind that the front leg there is doing all the push-ins, so you should feel that in your glutes, your hamstrings. You might feel it in your quads as well. That's totally okay. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds. Going down to those plank with the hip abductions or toe taps. We're gonna start in 5, but feel free to go forward with it if you want. All right, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Core on. Grab the outside foot with your heel first. Trying to keep that head neutral. Try not to let it sink in between so that you're looking at your toes. Try and keep looking at the ground. Right in front of you. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 15 seconds. Inchworm to push up. We're gonna start in 5. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inchworm. Doesn't have to be fast. Keep going, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so we got those 3 exercises one more time. Starting with reverse lunge to curtsy lunge, 20 seconds. So this one's gonna be fast. All right, everybody can grab their dumbbells. Okay, looks like everyone's ready. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, go ahead. Nice job, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Good. You put those ones down right into that plank. I'm not going to start the 20 seconds till you get to the plank. All right, ready? Hip abduction plank. Go ahead. Core on. Don't let that back come down or don't let that butt float up. 1. Up to your feet, inchworms. Right into it. Okay, inchworms, here we go. 20 seconds, go ahead. You might only be able to get a couple in, but that's okay. Make the push-ups count. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, grab some water, and then I'm going to explain the third part of this workout. Okay, so this last part is gonna be like a cardio finisher. It's gonna be timed. So here there's 4 exercises for 30 seconds. So I'll just go through them quickly and then we'll get into it. So as you guys are grabbing water. So squat hops is the first one. So what I mean by that is you're gonna start in like a half squat, not even a half squat, just a little bit of a bend in your knee. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the momentum of your arms and jump to the side. Jump to the side. I want you to plant the landing before you take off again. So it's not like a quick. It's use the momentum of your arms and jump. Okay, that's your first one. The second one is gonna be hip drops. Similar to those ones in hip abduction in the plank, but you're doing like a rainbow with your hips. And you're coming down, hip to ground. Okay, that's your second one. Half burpees. Everybody likes those. So you're going down, hands to the ground, kick the feet out, and back up. Okay? And then last one, cross body mountain climbers. So again, you're on your hands, and you're reaching your knee across your body. Okay, so you'll notice there's lots of the exercises, there's like 3 of them where you're on your shoulders. So your arms are gonna burn, but it's for 2 minutes, so 30 seconds each. Okay, so get ready in that first one, those squat hops, and then I'll call everything out for 30 seconds, and I'll remind you of the exercises as we go through. Okay, slight bend in the knees. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Like I said, use the momentum of your arms, stick the landing, but stay low. Have that bend in your knees. Get a good breathing pattern going with this one. Keep going. 5 seconds, and then you're going right into those hip drops. 3, 2, 1, down to the ground. Right down into it, 30 seconds. Okay? Plank position, go ahead. So you're dropping right hip to the ground, left hip to the ground. Rotating your torso. You can think of bringing your hips up and over like a big rainbow. Again, keep your head neutral. Don't let it bend down so you're looking at your toes. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Up to your feet. Half burpees. Up to your feet. Okay. Hands go down first. Kick your feet out. Ready? Hands down. Feet out. Stand up. Hands down. Feet up. Stand up. If you find the jumping too hard, walk your feet back. Walk your feet up and squeeze. Okay? 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cross body mat climbers. Right into it. Ready? Go. Knee to opposite elbow, knee to opposite elbow. I know it's a lot on the shoulders. Keep going. 20 seconds. Really drive that knee. 10 more seconds. You guys got it. 3, 2, 1, and stop. drop, good. Grab some water, we're gonna do that one more time, and then we're gonna cool down. Okay. So last 4 exercises, 30 seconds. Go hard for all those 30 seconds. Squat hops, ready? Slight bend. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Well done, everyone. Way to use your arms for the momentum and stick the landing, good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, hip drops down to the ground, in plank position, hip drops. 30 seconds, go ahead. Keep going, 10 more seconds, keep going. All the way, all the way. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Half burpee. Ready? Right into it. Go ahead, 2 more exercises. Keep going. Keep going, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and last one, cross-body mountain climbers, last one. Here we go. Right into it. Grab that knee. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And done. Well done. Grab some water. And then we're gonna just cool it down, a little bit of mobility and stretching. It'll take like 5 minutes or so. Okay. Okay, so let's start with hamstring sweeps. So just like an active cool down here. So you're gonna plant one heel forward. You can bend that back leg, and you're gonna sweep forward. So I always sweep with palms facing forward, come back up, bring that foot back, and bring the other foot forward. Hamstring sweep. Nice and slow. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. Take a deep breath as you're standing up. And then as you come through with your sweep, let it out, exhale. Breathe in, out. So 2 more on each side. One more on each side. Awesome. Okay, you're gonna come down to your knees. We're gonna do another version of that adductor rock we did earlier with the mobility. So you're gonna be on one leg, knee, and then you're gonna put the other one straight out to the side. Okay, you're gonna start in this position. From here, you're gonna bend into your hips. You're gonna put your hands in front of you. This foot, try not to just lay like the inside of your foot on the ground, but try and actually put the bottom of your foot like on the ground. Okay, so you're gonna come forward on your hands, bend at the hips, and then you're gonna rock forward. Again, go this nice and slow. This one's usually pretty tight for people as well. Okay, rocking forward, and then backwards. So as you rock forward and back, you're gonna feel a different stretch in those adductors. Nice and slow. If you need to bend your knee a little bit, that's totally fine. Let's do 2 more rocks on the side. 2, good. Nice and slow to it. And then switch sides. Okay, so again, that bottom of the foot, nice straight up to the side, bottom of the foot on the ground, not just resting there. Hands right in front of you, bend at the hips. And then you're rocking on that knee that's down. Rock forward and back. Nice and slow. Do 2 more. 1 more here. 2. Good. Next one, we're going to go through shoulder pass-through. So this is going to be one for your upper back and your T-spine. Feels a little bit awkward when you first do it. But what you're going to do, same position, knees behind you, right underneath hips, hands right underneath shoulders. What you're going to do is you're going to take your right arm and you're going to turn palm up and you're going to slide it underneath your left arm. Okay, so that's the pass-through part. And then as you do that, your left elbow's going to want to bend. That's totally fine. And what you're doing is you're trying to bring that right shoulder down to the ground. Okay? So as far as you can go, but try and bring that right shoulder down to the ground and head down to the ground. But if you can't get that far, that's okay. Just hang out in a position where you're comfortable in. Really good one for your upper back. Okay, you're gonna slide that out. Same thing here. Left arm's gonna slide underneath the right arm. Right arm's elbow's gonna slightly bend. That's okay. Palm facing up. Bring that left shoulder towards the ground. And feel that stretch in your back, your upper back. Okay, slide that one out again. Good, 1 more time on each side. Okay, so now, same thing. Now you kind of have a feel for it. Slide palm facing up, slide that right hand across the ground. Left elbow's bending. Trying to bring that right shoulder to the ground. Okay, slide it back out and left side. Go ahead. Awesome. Okay. Now what we're going to do is stretch the external rotators and the glutes. So you're going to go into that 90-90 position. So I'll just remind you of that one. So if I'm sitting upright here, I've got my right leg going out straight in front of me. Okay. And then my left leg's going out towards the side. Check your knee angles. See if they're at the 90-90, both at 90 degrees. Okay. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands. They can be either in front, so in that right leg. They can be on either side of the right leg, or they can be more in front, however much of a stretch you want. Okay, and then you're gonna bring your chest towards your right knee. You're gonna bring that chest down to your right knee, and then if you feel like that's when you wanna bring your hands forward more, that's totally okay. You can even bring yourself down towards your elbows. And you're gonna feel that stretch in the back of your hip and your external rotators. If you're feeling a pinch in that hip flexors, that front hip, just try and readjust yourself. You can bring your leg more out to the side, or you can bring it more inside. Good, and then you're gonna sit up, and you're gonna place your hands, both hands on the outside of that leg now. So instead of them being both in front, you're gonna rotate your body and bring them out to the side. From here, we're gonna get a hip flexor stretch. Think of bringing that left hip into that right forward, and you feel that stretch all the way through your hip flexors and your quads on the left-hand side. Try and keep your back up. Posture's nice. You don't want to like slouch through this one. Good. Okay, and then the other side. So we're going to take that left leg. Now you're going to bring that one in front. Left leg goes up to the side. Again, check to see those angles on the knees. You might have one side that's tighter than the other. Okay, so then you're going to bring your hands on either side of that left leg and then bring your chest forward. Again, move your hands if you need. Go down to your elbows. You can feel that stretch in your hip, your left hip this time. Okay, bring it back up. Now bring both those hands up to the side. Now we're stretching the hip flexor of the right leg. Posture's up, shoulders are back. Drive that right hip into that left knee. Good. Okay, and then last one we're going to do is child's pose, and then we're going to go down to upward dog. So you're going to start with your butt onto your heels. Okay, child's pose. So hands nice in front of you, far out in front of you. Try and grip the floor with your fingers. Let your head sink in between your shoulders. Take a couple deep breaths here. Feel that stretch. Okay, and then from here, you're gonna rock up onto your knees, up onto your hands. You can bring your knees a little bit closer together if you need. And then you're gonna bring your chin up towards the ceiling. Try and keep those shoulders down and stretch the core. And then let your hip flexors open as well. Okay, and then sink back into that child's pose. Leave your hands where they are, or readjust if you need. Let your head sink. Take a couple deep breaths in and out here. Okay, and then last one here. Push yourself forward, up onto your hands. Bring your knees together. You can just lay the back of your feet onto the ground. Chin up, stretching the core. All right, and walk it back, and we're done. I'll just unmute you guys and stop the recording.